maple, grind it, and that birch, and grind it. I finally found the water meter. It's right down there, almost even with the bed of my truck. The back corner of my truck right there is where the water meter is. That means the water line's probably gonna run in right there about where that spigot is. So that's a good thing. Don't want to be hitting that in the day. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna piece this birch out. I'm gonna cut that left fork down first, drop it, move it, and then I'll take the right fork. Shouldn't even have to get up against the right side. It should counter itself on over. I'm gonna kind of drop them right there toward the duals on the gooseneck. Well, kind of at the, so let's say the mud flap, because I don't want to whack that Bradford pear right there. I am going to be running a 400. Sharpened it a while ago. It's 25-inch bar, Oregon EXL chain on it, and that's going to be the saw of choice today. So let's get busy. When it started moving, I quit cutting. I wanted to go slow because I didn't want it to hit that maple hard and knock that fork and it go over there on the primary. Is what I didn't want it to do. So on this other one right here, I had to cut it because it had to come by these limbs up here. So I left it holding pretty good on this far side, so maybe it would work around through there pretty good, and it did. It did good. So simple enough. This lady here, she's really sweet. I met with her the other day. It was pretty good. See, it held too on that other side over there. A little bit thick on the hinge. Like I said, I wanted to go slow, where it just kind of brushed down through that maple. You know, pretty gentle, if there's a such thing as gentle in tree work. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cut these limbs off, and I'm just gonna stack them over there, kind of to the side of that Bradford pear. Just kind of stack everything over there and get it out of the way, and then I'll work that maple down like I said, I'm gonna chip down there in the roads where I'm gonna set up the chip at. I can take and move my dump trailer with my hitch right there, get it back down the hill and down there. The other good thing too about it falling slow is everything's fully leafed out now. For the most part, there are some trees that still ain't quite all the way yet, but the tree don't hit the ground as hard, and it don't shed as many leaves off as it would, so the cleanup's not as bad. The one good thing about these birches are the leaves hold on to them pretty nice. They're not like a big old giant oak leaf or something. So anywho, I'm gonna start processing this thing up and cut it up. I'll cut the stump off. I'll say that for last. I always wait, and people ask in the videos, why you high stump? It's just makes it easier to cut them, and then you're gonna have to cut the stump off anyhow, and it keeps you out of all that dirt and grit down there on the ground too, and keeps you from eating the chain up. Because see, like all this stuff right here is gonna be dirt. Now, one thing from the rain hitting, splashing, and then lawnmowers and weed eaters going around them, and it's slinging and embeds that stuff in the bark there. So I'll wait till last, and then because I'm gonna sharpen the chain when I'm done anyhow. I wouldn't want to cut that stump off now, have a dull chain to try to work through and process those trees up. So hope that makes sense. So this is how I move this thing. See, it sits right on the ball right there. I can go anywhere I need to go with it. So I'm gonna back it back up. I'm gonna come on down a little bit further. We're gonna put it right along this roadside over here. I'm gonna come on back. Maybe I can see this cone right here. I'll try to twist where I can see it and get the back of it even right here, and then we'll be good. Then I'll shoot the chipper up in there, nose down, chock it. So I got chocks there where I can chock those tires. So there's a water meter. Block chocks down. On the other side, and then I'll run the jacks down. This is how you do tree work by yourself. Oh yeah. Now let's stick a cone over here. Go get the chipper, bring it up here. We're gonna be ready to rock and roll. So when I'm moving this thing on these hills like this, I always latch that coupler to pick the jack all the way up. Get by our mailbox. We're gonna go up the road and then shove it backwards. Well, I may turn and go down that road at Berry Valley and then shoot straight across. That's what I'll do. Get in place. That thing right there will eat. You see how I put that one big one in there? It'll still eat that. Eat that. I mean, it's a 15-inch, but the throat on it's 18. It'll actually take an 18-inch piece, as long as you don't force it. Just let it do its thing, you know, and everything will be good. But I'm gonna ease over here. Golly, just a little bit of raking right here. I got my tarp in the truck too. Rake it, flip it up on the tarp, throw it in the dump trailer. Man, she's good to go. Look at how much just that one tree put in a dump trailer. You would not have hauled that tree in one load, I don't think, as brushy as it was. So we'll be able to get everything in the dump trailer on one load, even that maple when I chip it up. So yeah. All right, so this in here I'm not gonna play on. I peeled this off a while ago. This whole center of this thing, it should be still some good wood in there, but again, I'm not gonna play with that thing. It's all the weight of it, it's leaning so hard over this 3-phase primary right here. You see, we don't have a lot of clearance. I mean, there's only just a few feet. Y'all see it move? That's when I stopped, when that thing kind of popped a little bit. All right, here we go. It all worked out, dude. looks like. That's where that big maple was, right there. You see where all the chips are? That's where the root base was on that thing. I chased roots all the way out to here, over there. These old things are pretty crazy as far as the roots. And this one over here, this old birch, I worked them over right to the edge of the septic tank right there, and all the way up to the house. So you got the septic tank right there, and then this gas line runs right down through here too. So I had to be mindful of that. But so I got them done, and I got her trees. That big white oak right there, and that big one right over the corner of the house over there. This is what it looks like. I got a little bit of raking right here behind the trailer to get up. We get a rain on it, a couple of rains, and they mow it, and you'll never even know anything was done right here.